This is Brother Kevin, and we're in our fourth elementary principle in the doctrine of Christ, which is called the laying on of hands, the ministry of impartation, which is transference. Now we see in the scriptures, all of these people participated in this. Men like Isaac, Jacob, Moses, Christ, and the apostles. And there are many more that I haven't named. There's no stranger to the Christian experience. The power of blessing, healing, consecration, and much more can be transferred through our hands, like in the blessing of a baby, or healing, or consecration, dedication to a work or ministry. Understand that everything that we experience in church today is not necessarily the standard. We have to go to the Word. And when you look at the Word, you will see the laying on of hands quite often in the scriptures, both Old Testament and New Testament. So let's look at it from the standpoint of it being a normal experience for Christians today. Let's take that point of view. Now let's take a look at Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 4. Now Habakkuk's talking about God. His brightness is like the sunlight. He has bright rays flashing from his hand. And there in the sun-like splendor is the hiding place of his power. Now I don't know what his hand, God's hand, looks like, but let's take a look at Genesis 1:26, and let's see what God might be showing us. Then God said, "Let us, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, make man in our image, according to our likeness, not physical, but a spiritual personality and moral likeness. And let them have complete authority over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, the cattle, and over the entire earth, and over every thing that creeps and crawls on the earth." So man was made in God's image, and he has hands. That's very important to note that, because we are made male and female in God's image with hands ourselves. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4. That is why I remind you to fan into flame the gracious gift of God, that inner fire, the special endowment, which is in you through the laying on of my hands with those of the elders at your ordination. Now, wow, we have already discussed that earlier. Mark chapter 16, 17 and 18. These signs will accompany those who have believed. In my name, they will cast out demons. They will speak with new tongues. They will pick up serpents. And if they drink any deadly thing, it will not hurt them. They will lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. So let's take laying on of hands as more of a transport, getting to one place to another spiritually. Or maybe like in a situation of a TV where the laying on of hands can be a transmission of revelation or signal. Or how about this? God's using the laying of hands like a mailman delivering a package. If we see the laying on of hands as transference, we'll look at it as God's delivery service for the church. Well, I'm very excited to bring these fundamental truths to you because they weren't taught to me as I came up in a very traditional church. But that doesn't mean it's not Bible. So I want you to get into the Word yourself and check these things out. Well, God bless you. We will continue with 2 more, and I believe they will be a blessing to you. Bye-bye now.